First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to bat. Standing in, Byron Buxton. And we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second.
Into the box
baseman.
now, Darren Obradovich. She'll
Obradovich.
go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess. But that's a nice job right there. Getting a single and a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Sean Obradovich. Pitch out, nothing doing. Obradovich aboard here at first with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now a throw over. A runner at first with no outs here. Walker trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm a little concerned with Byron Buxton. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Carlos Correa is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Flying towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Robinson.
Stepping in now, Dan Robinson. As the first pitch here has been high. It's ball one.
No strike. That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Robinson comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's primarily a catcher, but he's manning first base in this one. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dan Robinson, the second out of the opening frame. Into the box, number 22. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Astros.
first pitch on its way.
Brendan.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working.
Rise was speared on a hop. And that's the first down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
1-2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
3-2 one more time. Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The next 3-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Found it softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
And there's that number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now batting,
Jordan
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he
Ball.
lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffries.
Off to the plate.
The hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Jeffrey.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the weather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play scouts and things.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And this is taken for the out.
Batting up.
Stepping in, Ty France, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plezak back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2 balls.
Misses,
2
ball
strikes.
2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Darren Obradovich is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
the batter
off
number
base,
1.
and that's just what they did right there. Big
Darren
strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. That's out number 2. Stepping in, Sean Obradovich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line to the right side, and he will get there to make the running. Settling in now, Steven Souza, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Christian Walker. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Fastball in there for a ball strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked you let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first
1 ball,
baseman.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. The 1-2. Looked at
Ball,
for ball number
no.
2.
We're playing 2-2.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this
Batting
one
up.
was squared up pretty
The
good.
center
But
fielder.
just like pitchers give up hits on
Horatio.
well-executed pitches,
Dubois.
batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Yep.
They'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Boy, a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on
Now
the inside
batting.
half of the
Third
plate right there.
baseman.
Try to bust an
Rogers.
in zero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you took your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the
Ball.
offensive player fighting. It doesn't
One
matter what
ball,
it looks
no
like.
strike.
A knock's a knock. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. We begin the top of the fourth.
Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off
Ball.
the plate and away there. 1 ball, no
1-0.
strikes. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying to swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count. But clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
22.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball
In
1.
tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Robinson leads off first with 1 away. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alvarez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Ryan Jeffries.
Jeffries.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on it.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Walker is over to take a look, and it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2
When a
balls,
pitcher's
2
close
strikes.
to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Bring up Ben Gamble.
Way to go.
He popped out in his first trip.
The right
First
fielder.
pitch of the at-bat
Ben.
on its way.
Gamble.
In there for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Inside with the slider, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends your 6th streak to 8 fielder. Stuff like that. No doubt about it right now.
He's swinging the bat really well after that knock right there. Hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
12, 1-2.
ripped down the line.
That's foul.
This is a foul ball. And goes steady with 1 and 2. The 1-2. Fastball taken high for a ball.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of attacks.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3 and 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there.
Ball
Both
4.
have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now back, second baseman.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Altuve is a batting line residing in the 230s.
1-1.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 ball,
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity and the high 80s.
Now batting, catcher.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jose Altuve is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Gamble at second. Alvarez is over at first with 1 away. Fouled away. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 1, and the Astros nothing. Stepping up now, Royce Lewis. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
No, that's
now
a ball.
Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't
Playing
quite
2
catch
balls,
the
2
bottom of the
strikes.
zone. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble is right there. 1 down.
The batter, number
Now it will be the Minnesota
designated
DH,
hitter.
Ty France. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
their own pitcher
Now
is
batting,
absolutely
the
feeling
second
right now.
baseman.
So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Darren Obradovich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gamble has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Jeremy Pena. He'll start things
Astros,
out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and break them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And
Ball.
that misses, ball 1.
1-0. Time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate,
He's
Steven
there.
Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Ball.
1-1.
Go. Playing 11.
Swung on and missed.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Your attention, please.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound.
Number 61.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Obradovich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in, Mauricio Dubois. Runner in scoring position with 2 down.
Ball
Fastball
outside.
off the plate away. It's ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Souza stands at second with 2 gone. He has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Coming to the plate now, Sean Obradovich. Will get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gamble back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Dan Robinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Well, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
No.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Inside.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder.
Riding in, Ben Gamble. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he presses off right.
That will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The left fielder.
Into the box,
44.
Jordan Alvarez. John Lester comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
35.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros leave 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. At the plate, number 22. It has been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Number 22.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count is 1-2 now. changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. He bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now pitching for
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Colby
for Minnesota.
Come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1 ball.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch to the right side and through a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now this has to make these being a pretty big inning. A base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have to damage.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Starts him out with a changeup off the
1
plate
ball.
for ball
No
1.
strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ball.
And
No.
he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls.
What
No
a great
strike.
opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside,
No.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. A bare hand for running on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in the score from third.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
In now, Darren Oberdavis. And that's through for a hit. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the two-out base hit.
There's a hard hit now. Ball pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Sean Oberdavis. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And
Ball.
they pitch out here, but nothing's going
Playing
on.
11, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Colby Oberdavis will stay in the ball game, but should likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16.
At the plate, Buster Posey. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knee.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. In now, Jeremy Pena. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Number 24 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 24.
From the stretch.
This game for the Twins.
Low, 1-0.
Now playing first base.
1-0.
Number 16. Colby Oberdavis.
1-1 the count. Posey on the first, nobody out. Fastball swung on, missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. Now that if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Oberdavis is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
The batter.
Standing in, Christian Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit on this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Digging in once again, Mauricio Dubois. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks...
Sliding attempt at first, but this hit on the base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. The battle of the I double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Ball 1
and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stephen Okert will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Carlos Correa, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Ian Robinson.
That's good.
Set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 home. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
No, that's the discipline to lay off the slider that time. He draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now with plate number 22. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2-0 now. Two and 1. Robinson stands at first with 1 out. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. The next twin up, Colby Obradovich.
Colby Obradovich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Again, another foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Might have been
Ball.
looking to find that outside
Play
corner,
12.
but he
1-2
couldn't
to
quite
count.
get it there. It's 1-2. Now, fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Twins wind up. So striding forward now, Ben Gamble. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
High to start the inning. It's 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Obradante is there. That's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
now
time.
pitching for Minnesota, number 21.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this
Now
pitch back. Change up the middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the
Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Gabriel, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets treated with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
One of the keys, too, when you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
1-0 delivery.
Off
the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Shortstop, Jeremy.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Alvarez, the runner at third. Altuve over at second. Posey, first, 1 gone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Sands, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. In the air now, out to left. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Steven Souza. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. But Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1-1. Here it is. Popped him up. Robinson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Blake Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The third baseman, Roy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Line towards center field. Dubois is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The bat number 15, designated hitter, Ty.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ty France. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Rogers takes it in. And there's out number 2.
Now back. The seventh from Leon
Slot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one. He's on a quick hold. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind it. So coming to the plate, Darren Obradovich. He singled his last time up. And a step off and fire to the bag. Back in Stanley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses inside.
1 ball. No strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fouled off. Buxton is off first with 2 away. They'll try it again from first. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits.
Ladies and
Johan Duran enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 59.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Duran.
In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Duran is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts. Doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mauricio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Below
One
the zone,
ball,
a swing
two
and a
strikes.
miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Obradovich is there, and folks are starting to head for the
Now
exits
batting.
now. Two
The
gone
third
here in the
baseman,
ninth.
Brendan Rodgers.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. He comes to the plate as the last
Zero.
chance for his side. Two
Oh,
out
one.
here in the ninth. No balls and one strike. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a
Now
bomb
batting,
yesterday.
right
Hit
fielder.
another takeover
Ball.
shot today. When he gets
Gamble.
out, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
It's been a 2-for-4
Yep.
effort for him so far in the ballgame. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Good
Zero.
pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Last strike now for Houston. And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.